Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we'll discuss about the construction of a B plus tree. So we'll understand how the node of B plus tree look like and how the nodes will be arranged in a B plus tree. And we'll also see an example where we'll insert a number of keys in a B plus tree. So let us start. In case of B plus tree, the structure of non-leaf nodes are different from the leaf nodes. So let us start with the internal nodes or the leaf nodes, non-leaf nodes, right? So we consider a typical B plus tree which is having a order P. It's a P order B plus tree. So what does it means? A P order B plus tree, for each node we can have maximum number of child nodes, child pointers, that is P, and maximum number of keys, that is P minus 1. So the maximum number of child pointer per node we can have, child pointer we can have P, and maximum number of key, that's a P minus 1, right? So many a cases you will refer this child pointer as a block pointer, right? Now we are considering this k1, k2 dot dot dot. These are basically our keys, and inside the node this k1, k2 all will be in a ascending order. And your block pointers, this PU, PB1, PB2, these are basically the block pointers or child node pointers, right? So they'll be arranged in a B tree node, a B plus tree nodes like this. So we'll have a block pointer or a child pointer followed by a K1, followed by PB2, followed by K2, we'll have PB3, followed by K3 like this, right? So for the time being, we are considering we are having Q number of tree pointers or block pointers. So in that case, we'll have Q minus 1 number of keys, right? And this Q must be less or equal to P, because P is the maximum number of child pointers or block pointers we can have per node. Okay. And specifically, we are talking about the internal nodes over here, right? So additionally, we are having some more rules for placing the keys inside a B plus tree. What is that? So now, any key which appears on the left side, which appears as a left child or the left subtree of k1, that must be lesser than k1. So you can say any key which appears on any subtree, on the left subtree of k1, must be less than k1. Whereas if I consider a pb2 over here, which also pointing to a subtree, so any x over here must be greater or equal to k1. So any key which appears on the left subtree must be lesser than any key appears on the right side, that must be greater or equal to the key k1, right? So if you look at over here pbi, on the left side of pbi I am having a key ki minus 1, and right side I am having ki. So any key x in this particular subtree, any key x on the subtree, it should be greater or equal to ki minus 1, because it is right side of the ki minus 1, and it should be less than ki. Please note the point here, it is less or equal to, but in B tree it is less, right? So which obviously say the some keys can be repeated, right? Okay. Okay, we can also see the keys appears on the subtree, which is right of the k q minus 1. Those values are greater or equal to k q minus 1, right? So this is the convention we have to use whenever we want to add the keys in a B plus tree. So this is about the internal nodes. Next we'll look for the structure of the leaf nodes. Now as far as the leaf node structure, if you consider for a B plus tree, right? So if it is a p order again, then a leaf node should have maximum number of keys. That's basically p minus 1, and each of the key will be associated with a record pointer or a data pointer. So number of data pointers also will be p minus 1, and we will have additionally one block pointer which points to the next node, this one, right? Okay, so again the keys k1, k2, these are my keys. They will be appeared in a sorted order in the leaf nodes. Then this pr1, p2, pr2, these are basically my record pointers or data pointers. So each key will be associated with a data pointer. So if I query what is the record which is belongs to k1, this pr1 will give me the address or the location of the record, right? So another pointer is p next, which points to the next leaf node. This is one, right? So if we are having q number of so we can have basically if I have max, the order is p, it is a p order, so we can have any q which is less or equal to p. So in that case we are having up to k q minus 1 and p are q minus 1, right? So let us look at an example, say how I can create a 4 order B plus tree using the keys. So 4 order means the maximum number of child pointers we can have, that's 4, and maximum number of keys we can have, that's 3. So obviously like all the key will be associated with a record pointer on the leaf node. So in the leaf nodes also number of record pointer will be 3. Okay, let us start. So we start with the empty root. So initially I can add 1, right? I can add 1. Then I can add 4 because my capacity is 3. Maximum capacity is 3. 7. So they will be in a sorted order. So 1, 4, 7 they have added. Now whenever I'll try to add 10, I face a problem because the maximum capacity 3 keys, right? So in that case, how I can add 10, right? Now how do I calculate how to split it? So obviously if it is out of it goes if it is already full and I'm trying to insert a key, so definitely I need to split the particular node. So how I'll do that? Now we need to consider 1, 4, 7, 10. So these are the keys already we have, and this is the extra key which I want to insert now. Now remember, if the order is p minus 1, order is p, it's a p order tree, then p minus 1 is the maximum number of keys we can have in a node. So this is p minus 1 plus 1, that's p, right? So here in this case it is 3, that's the maximum number of key we can have, plus 1, so p. So we need to split it in a way so that on the left hand side, the left node should have p by 2 keys. It should have p by 2 keys. So if I have it 1, 4, 7 and 10, so we can understand it's a p by 2. Here p is 4, so 4 by 2 it's a 2. So we should have 1 and 4 on the left side, right? We should have 1 and 4 on the left side. So if I want to do this, so definitely I need to split it at 7. So I split it at 7, and if I split it at the 7, then I'll have 1 and 4 on the left side. Now please note this, we'll have 7 and 10 on the right side, right? So on the right side will have greater or equal to value, will have greater or equal to value. So this 7 will be repeated. So all the keys will be repeated on the leaf node. So these are the leaf nodes, right? So if you want to check, the particular tree will have after insertion of 10. So this is what we have. So 7, it's a root node. So which is having the key. There is no record pointer, but there are child pointer or block pointers. On the left side we are having 1 and 4 associated with the record pointers because it's a leaf node, and the right side I am having 7 and 10 associated with the record pointers, and there is a pointer from first node to the second node, right? And we can also draw it with a null because this will be always pointing to a null. Next I need to insert 17. So where the 17 will be getting inserted. So 7 is there, which 17 is greater than this. It is greater than 10. So 17 must be inserted over here, right? In this position. And I'm having 2 keys. I can accommodate 3 keys. So there is no problem. 17 can be inserted here directly. So you can see this 17 is got added here, right? I'll try to insert 21. So where the 21 will go? It's greater than 17, greater than 7, 10, 17. So here the 21 must go. So 21, right? But the problem is the 3 is the maximum number of keys I can have. So I need to split. So where it will split, the left side must have 2 nodes, 2 keys, right? Because it's a p by 2, p is 4. So I have to split it from here. So that means this 17 will goes up. It will be merged with 7. So on the left side of the 17, I'll have 7 and 10. On the right side of the 17, I'll have 17 and 21. So if you check out what will happen after 21, you can see here that on the left side of 17 we are having 7 and 10, and the right side I am having 17 and 21. So next we'll try to insert 31. It is right of 17, right of 21. So 31 must be over here. So I am having still a place for putting another key. So 31 can be added here directly, right? So after adding 31, we are getting this, right? So next we are trying to put 25. So where the 25 will go, right? 25 is greater than 17. It is greater than 17, 21. But it is lesser than 31. So it must be inserted here. But again the problem is already the node is full, right? So now we need to split the node. Where it will split? It will split from 25 only, because on the left side I should have 2 nodes, 2 keys, right? So 25 will goes up. It will be merged with the root node. On the left of 25 I'll have this 17 and 21, and right side of the 25 I should have 25 and 31, right? So if you want to check out with the final next what will happen after 25, this is what we get after the insertion of 25. So you can check out on the left side on the 25 I'm having 17 and 21. On the right side of 25 I'm having 25 and 31. Next we need to insert 19. So 19 is greater than 17 but lesser than 25. So it should go into this node, and where it should be inserted in between 17 and 21. So still the node is not full, right? So I can add the 19 in between 17 and 21. So here you can see this 19 got added in between 17 and 21. Next we are trying to add 20. So 20 is greater than 17, lesser than 25. So it should be inserted here. But now the node is full. I cannot put 20 here. So adding 20 means a split. So it will be split from 20 only, because left side I need 2 keys. So 20 goes up. Now it has to be merged with this node, but if I try to merge 20, again it is full. Now what will happen here? Again there will be a split. Now from where the split will happen? The split will happen from 20. Now on the left side of the 20 I'll have 7 and 17. On the right side of the 20 I'll have 25. I'll have 25. And for the intermediate node, we don't have to repeat the key. So 20, it's not necessary. We'll have with the 25. So on the left side, we'll have 17, 7 and 17. On the right side of the 20, we'll have 20 and, we'll have 25. So let us go for the final figure for understand. So this is the final figure. So we have added 20 here, which was in between 19 and 21. So that causes a split here. So 20 moved up here between 17 and 25, but it was full, that's why it's again moved up. So on the left side of 20 we are having a 7 and 17. Consider this is a intermediate node, internal node, sorry, it's a internal nodes, not a leaf nodes. So that's it, do not have any data pointer or record pointer, it's having child pointers. On the right side of 20 we are having another internal node that's having a 25, right? So for the internal nodes, it's not required, the key has to be repeated. But for the leaf node, the key has to be repeated. So that's why on the left side of the 7, we are having 1 and 4. Right side of the 7, we are having 7 and 10. So this 7 is repeated here. On the right side of 17, we are having 17 and 19. On the left side of the 25, we are having 20 and 21. Right side of 25 we are having 25 and 31, right? Now if you traverse this, these are linked, no? So if you traverse it, we'll get all the keys in a sorted order, right? Okay, so this is how we construct a B plus tree from the given set of keys, right? So thank you very much.